It's time for Chantal and Xavier to do their shopping. They are highly aware of the need to protect the environment, and so they prefer products with a low environmental impact. And their behaviour is far from exceptional. Recent surveys show a similar trend among most Europeans.
C'est une référence quand même, non? C'est ça?
Oui, tout à fait.
There used to be about 20 to 30% of consumers in Europe who thought this was important. That is now 82% of European consumers think that products and green products are important.
European consumers want to shop more ecologically, and producers are beginning to get the message. Ecology has become a selling point. To find products that don't harm the environment, consumers need credible information on the packaging.
Le processus de labellisation, je trouve qu'il est vraiment intéressant et je crois que c'est quelque chose qui parle aux consommateurs et je pense qu'il faut continuer à réfléchir dans cette voie-là, mais il faut absolument simplifier les choses. Enfin, oui, c'est sûr. Il existe des dizaines de labels différents. Moi, personnellement, vous me demandez la différence entre deux labels, je suis incapable de vous la donner. Ça.
Eco-labels tend to fall into one of three broad categories. The best labels use a variety of criteria, verified and controlled by third parties. Other trustworthy labels cover a single environmental aspect, like the Forest Stewardship Council or FSC label. The labels to be wary of are the ones that companies essentially award themselves.
À côté de cela, on va aussi trouver des labels qui sont des initiatives de marques, d'entreprises, de distribution, etc., qui font parfois, oui ou non, l'objet d'un contrôle extérieur. Évidemment, c'est le type de label qui peut prêter à confusion.
One label that uses a series of rigorous tests is the European Eco-label. To obtain the label, product manufacturers need to submit a comprehensive dossier to the certification body in the country concerned. This one is in the United Kingdom, but the products submitted here have to meet stringent criteria applied Europe-wide before being awarded the label.
Yep, you're right there. 2009. It's this one here at the back.
The criteria set out to minimise the significant environmental impacts of that product, okay, across the life cycle of the product. So from the production or the extraction of the materials, the production of the product, the use of that product, and then the final disposal of that product.
This chemist is working on a brand of paint, checking its greenhouse gas emissions and the VOC, or volatile organic compounds, content.
Hello, John. It's Ian here from Ecolabel. You specify the VOC content as 0. The documentation specifies a certain value. Now, I prefer to have a statement from the supplier saying that the VOC content is below levels of detection. Thank you very much, John. Bye.
The statements made by manufacturers are verified with care, and their compliance with strict criteria on ecology and performance monitored closely. All the criteria have to be met before the European Eco-label is awarded. The same can't be said of self-awarded labels, but most consumers don't know this. In France, university researchers and WWF specialists conducted a study on the importance of eco-labelling and advertising claims for the way consumers manage their purchases.
On a montré que donc, le label avait un effet fort pour créer de l'image écologique. Et si on rentre un peu plus dans les détails, c'est parce qu'il accentue, il a une crédibilité forte en fait. Il a une crédibilité forte indépendamment finalement d'informations données par ailleurs. Donc forcément, il est crédible, donc le consommateur y croit et en toute bonne foi, il va acheter ou en tout cas préférer la marque jugée plus écologique.
Et aujourd'hui, il y a des marques qui ont des stratégies marketing extrêmement bien pensées, à la fois sur leur marque, sur les allégations, sur les promesses, sur ce qu'on appelle les claims, et donc en créant des logos qui arrivent à créer un certain nombre de facteurs de confusion qui permettent de se rapprocher de la crédibilité d'un organisme tiers.
Some brands are less than honest in creating an ecological image. This is called greenwashing.
The word greenwash comes from the very old term to whitewash. that you would whitewash over a bad wall to make it look new and fresh. Greenwash is the same. You put a wash of green over something that's not very green. Chris, can we have a quick chat about
A brand might be presented as greener than it actually is to trick consumers wanting to buy more green. Here at the European Consumers Bureau in Brussels, greenwashing and eco-labels are scrutinised. Their conclusions are clear. Unverified environmental statements, the high number of self-awarded labels, and the lack of public information on reliable labels create confusion and dent consumer confidence.
Consumers are committed to make a difference with their purchase. But if they see that it doesn't make any sense, or that they have to be very lucky to buy, let's say, a green product, which is really a green product, then consumers will give up. And this is the biggest risk that we face.